Okay, so hello and welcome to another season of the FDL Pokémon Champions Draft League. It's going to be a draft breakdown video just to show you the team that I drafted for this season. It's going to be a shorter season, just 4 weeks into playoffs, getting ready for whatever the next format is going to be after Regulation M-B. So, jumping straight into it, our pod has 10 people, slightly smaller than last season, and we actually got the second pick. There's a lot of very strong players in this and a few returning faces that I'd love to see, like Mike, Black and White, and Kid. So, again, no further ado, first pick is going to be Mega Aerodactyl. So I picked this up because one of the lessons learned from first season was that Unnerve is absolutely broken because Resist Berries basically run draft. There are less available good items, so while we have this limited pool, which has expanded from MA to MB, but not that much, Unnerve I still feel like will be very, very valuable. Mega Aerodactyls is honestly the fastest mon in the meta. It has Tailwind to set up some speed control for the team. Rock Slide also feels very good in this format, so I feel like it's a pick worth the points it's worth, because it's only 15. It honestly could be an 18 or 19 point pick in my opinion. So, next up we picked up Torkoal. Now, this draft I decided to be a bit more disruptive, and I saw, obviously there were like 9 picks times 2, so whatever, like 18 or 16 picks between Aerodactyl and this one. And at this time, YEG had already picked up Frigoraph and King Gambit, and having the experience I've had with Trick Room in this format, I did not want to let him have Torkoal, so we picked it up. It's honestly, like, it kind of redirects our draft into Sun. I would have wanted King Gambit myself, but now we have both the fastest and the slowest mon in the tier, basically, which can turn out really well for us. So, next up, just a few picks later, we picked up Mousehold. This was also being a bit disruptive. KD had picked up, I think, Mega Delphox and Staraptor at this point, so I was like, there's no way you're getting Mousehold. I feel like he makes very good use of this mon, and I think I can do it as well, especially now that Wide Lens is available as an item in Regulation M-B. That said, we currently have a bit of a strange team with Mega Aerodactyl, Torkoal, and Mousehold. So, what's next up to tie it all together? Archaludon. This does not tie it up at all. Again, I was just trying to be disruptive. At this point, Electric had Mega Swampert and Pelipper. And there's like, there's no way you're getting Archaludon on top of that. So, I'll make it work eventually. We picked up Archaludon. Honestly, I think this mon is going to be a bit challenging to use, especially without rain, or like, especially on a sun team. But I think I can try to make it work. Next up, we picked up Mega Malamar. I think this mon was a bit of a steal for 1 point, and it does kind of tie up some of the ideas that we have, especially justifying the Mousehold pick. Mousehold enables Malamar pretty well in terms of the contrary setup set, and also sets up Trick Room for Torkoal, so that's something we have going on for just 1 point, which is pretty nice. Next up, we picked up Mega Medicham. I've been really enjoying Mega Medicham in Ranked ladder, so I wanted to pick it up in Draft. I think it's very versatile in what it can do, both work in Tailwind and in Trick Room, loads of coverage options, priority in like Bullet Punch, and some more sneaky tech options like Skill Swap and other moves that Psychic types get. This mon hits extremely hard and I absolutely love it. 3 megas at this point, so I want to make sure I don't get any more of these. So next up, we went for Sylveon. Somehow this mon was still available on the board on our turn, and I picked it up honestly because it is a huge issue for Medicham particularly, especially when I played it in Ranked. So the fact that I have it means that no one else has it, so that's perfect for me. And then it's also a mon that works both in Tailwind and in Trick Room. To a lesser extent Tailwind, but it is fast enough to outspeed some big threats. Next up, we picked up Runerigus. This was a mon I absolutely knew I wanted the second I picked up Medicham. Anyone who knows why, well, you'll find out. It is a Trick Room setter, more dedicated Trick Room setter for the Torkoal. And it covers some weaknesses that we had stacked up so far. So next up, we picked up Charizard. So at this point, we hadn't really done anything with our Sun. So finally, we have a Sun abuser, and it's going to be this Charizard. I think people have kind of forgotten that Solar Power, Weather Ball, or Heat Wave, or Helping Hand, or Life Orb is like extremely strong. This was like one of the, I don't know, a member of one of the top tier teams back in Regulation H. So I feel like people haven't really been exploring it in M-B because we have Mega Charizard, but you know, with Sun from Torkoal, I think Charizard can do some great things as well. Next up, we picked up Victreebel, and this is actually our last pick. Unfortunately, Vileplume had already been taken, otherwise I would have probably picked up Vileplume, but Victreebel has some things that Vileplume doesn't. So I think it's less predictable in that sense. It can be both physical or a special attacker. It still gets Sleep Powder and Chlorophyll, so it's pretty good in that sense. The only thing it loses is After You, which is, you know, really valuable on Vileplume. But, you know, we'll make it work. Overall, this is the draft that we ended up with. In terms of speed tiers, I think it looks pretty clean. Sure, you could say there's a gap between the Mousehold and the Aerodactyl, but of course it's going to be because it's Mega Aerodactyl. It really just means that Aerodactyl is going to be able to run Adamant Nature or some other non-speed boosting, or just running a lot of bulk a lot of weeks. And then we trickle down to our Trick Room tier around 60, 30, and 20. So that's pretty good. In terms of weaknesses, I'm not too worried about water because we have the Sun. Not too worried about ice because Blizzard spamming into Sun does not work very well. And then Ghost I'm also not too worried about because we have Follow Me Mousehold. So there are definitely some flaws. As I said, Archaludon is going to be hard to use outside of Rain. There are of course some ways I can set up Rain, especially with like Mousehold and Aerodactyl, but it's not something I want to do every week, so sometimes I will have to use Archaludon in Sun with no Electro Shot. Also, it's a bit awkward how I picked up my Megas, where Aerodactyl and Medicham will often want to be run together, and although both are usable without Mega, I imagine sometimes I will wish both could Mega. I do also have some limited priority, just really Sucker Punch on the Victreebel, Quick Attack on the Sylveon, and Bullet Punch on Mega Medicham, so it could come back to bite me, but we'll deal with it. We do have some good speed control to compensate. But yeah, that's the draft, and coming up, it's going to be week 1 directly. We played no preseason this time. Week 1 into Electric after stealing her Archaludon. So see you there. Bye bye. Here we are. It's week 1, and we're playing Electric. Electric, of course, very good opponent. She has a bit of a Rain team, which I sniped our Archaludon from. So, yeah. She might want some revenge from that. But yeah, we're actually going to see... Oh, interesting. Interesting. So there's Trevenant, there's Simisear, there's Rotom, and then rain stuff. So Swampert, Pelipper, and Scizor. So I'm not sure I'm really prepped for Simisear. I'm not really sure what it wants to do. However, I think like Aerodactyl has to be really good into that. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Didn't really plan a lead for this, but I think Aero lead. It is my only Mega. Seems pretty good. We survive a Bullet Punch from even Life Orb Scizor, so we should be fine on that front. And then, honestly, I could do Aerodactyl Victreebel. That kind of like super loses to... No. How about Aerodactyl Zord? Nah. Meh. Let's do Aerodactyl or Chelodon with Torkoal, and I think Victory Bell in the back. Okay, so game 1. Electric leads. Scizor Pelipper. Okay. So we do see Rain in the lead. Feel pretty good about just switching out Aerodactyl here into Torkoal. I suppose I could actually just stay in with Aerodactyl right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt this Pelipper. Okay, good. So there's no switch out to Swampert, which is what I was fearing. Oh, it's Faint. Oh, okay. I see you. Okay, good play. I'm assuming it's Sash on the Pelipper then. It's just gonna be a Weather Ball going into my... Oh, no Sash. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Okay. So Faint on the Scizor. Interesting, interesting. Rotom comes in. I think now is the time that we go for this and this. So, to anyone asking what's our Chelodon doing on my team, well, kind of this. I remember playing like Sword and Shield and using Duraludon on like Sun. It was used like a Dynamax attacker with max overgrowth based off Solar Beam. So, yeah, it kind of reminded me of that, why I kind of picked it. Rotom is Scarf, okay, and has Trick, so it's going to take my Trouble Berry. That's fine. We might just be able to knock this out right now with Solar Beam, to be honest. We are modest max special attack, so yeah, nice. Let's go. Okay. Arch KO's Rotom, and then it's a U-turn from the Scizor. So, okay, we're gonna see Electric's last Mon. I'm gonna guess it might be Swampert. Swampert we should outspeed. Yeah. Should outspeed Swampert and just KO it with a Solar Beam. And Scizor, I mean, yeah, I am locked into Solar Beam, but it's kind of what I wanted to click anyway. The only way this goes badly for me is if Scizor has like Rain Dance, I guess. But yeah, I think we're just gonna pick up both these KOs this turn or next one. Scizor has U-turn and Faint. I'm assuming Bullet Punch. Yeah, because of the Aerodactyl. Okay, cool. Arch KO's Swampert. It does have CC. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okaberry on the Scizor as well. Okay. Does this survive? And no. And then Torkoal KO's Scizor. So, good game one. Good game one. Pretty clean there. Arch really putting in the work with the Solar Beam and Thunderbolt. So, okay, Scizor, Pelipper, Rotom, Swampert. And Pelipper does not have Sash. I mean, Arch just looks really good, right? There's just no way I don't use it. I don't have anything slow here that I can switch out to have like if Electric doesn't lead with Pelipper, I would want to be able to switch out into Torkoal. To get Rain up. I could use Mousehold instead. I could do Arch Mousehold Because I have manual Sunny Day on this. And then, yeah, I'll maybe... I think Torkoal is just good. Maybe I skip Aerodactyl. Is that okay? Like, the Rotom and Scizor are kind of scary. Yeah, maybe I just try to keep Sun up. And yeah, I can just use, you know, Charizard and Solar Power, Life Orb. Maybe even Helping Hand boosted from Torkoal, Heat Wave. That just does a million damage to anything, even resists. So, okay, Pelipper Swampert. So should be an easy switch out to Torkoal if I want to. Electric knows that I have Solar Beam. I mean, yeah, it's like I'm threatening a KO on both of these mons. Like, she knows I'm going to switch out and click one of them. So I feel like she would have to, like, maybe switch Pelipper and protect Swampert. I think I go for it anyway, right? I go for Solar Beam into Swampert, switch out into Torkoal. Guaranteed outspeed Swampert. Yeah, okay, so it is going to be the switch protect play, I'm assuming. Rotom is here. Yeah. I mean, I should have known. I could have, I guess, Solar Beamed the Pelipper slot. But, yeah. I'm not sure if there was much of a point. Okay, so Swampert is like perfectly set up to just click Earthquake. I'm assuming Rotom is just gonna click Scarf, Volt Switch out into Pelipper. So maybe I stay in with this guy. I Thunderbolt the Rotom. I can take an EQ. And then I can switch out into Zard, potentially. I think I am going to go for the switch out into Zard. Oh, it's a hard switch. No Volt Switch. But yeah. If we should live an attack from this Swampert right now. I am Archaludon, even though I'm not very Volt invested. Yeah, there's the EQ. Yep, okay. So Archie is going to KO Pelipper. Okay. Can Rotom even knock me out? If it switches in here. I'm not sure. Like, Swampert is going to want to protect anyway. I think Rotom could, like, Volt Switch. I kind of want to Hurricane into there. I don't really have to make this play, but... Oh! Okay. Interesting. So, not covering for switch out to Torkoal. And it locks into Electro Web. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Electro Web on the Rotom. So it's going to be Electro Web and EQ. I'm going to go for something like this. Because that combination would definitely KO. Like, yeah, I don't fully understand the Rock Slide, because, like, if I switched out to Rotom and just clicked Solar Beam, Pert would have been in trouble. But okay. So I'm going to assume it's like Scizor in the back. So I'm just going to like Super Fang the Rotom and Overheat, I suppose. Stays in with both. Yeah, no, I think I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked for this game. That's totally my bad. Maybe Rotom misses? Swampert switches out? No, okay. Oh, that almost kills on its own, so... yeah, this one's just over, unfortunately. So Arch is gonna KO Rotom. Arch is really farming these kills, but I'm gonna figure out how to play game 3 now. Yeah, it was Scizor in the back. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna get another kill. That's cool. Arch KOs Swampert. So 6 kills so far, which is kind of wild. Kind of absolutely wild. Okay. I think I do like Mouse, Arch, Torkoal for sure. I just didn't do a good job at like keeping Sun up. But I think Zard is still the right choice into Rotom Scizor stuff. Is there a world where Victory Bell is better? I think I do bring Victory Bell. Because like Swampert was the issue in game 2. And I have Leaf Blade, or wait, I have Power Whip on this guy. Yeah, I swapped that out. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Okay. Scizor Rotom lead. This time. I think this is fine. It should be fine. I believe I Sunny Day and Solar Beam the Rotom. Yeah, I think I like Sunny Day Solar Beam. If this is Trick into Mousehold, it's annoying, but at least I get rid of Rotom and I can't get my speed lowered anymore. And if she decides to switch into Pelipper, I'm comfortable like just being locked into Sunny Day. Yeah, exactly. So whatever this is, I'm assuming it's Pelipper Swampert in the back. I'd still be fine. Okay, and now CC will go into the Troubleberry Arch, so I can take that just fine. Also with Friend Guard, so shouldn't do too much. Okay, so Arch KOs Rotom. It is going to be the U-turn instead into the Mousehold. Okay. So I am pretty speedy on this Mousehold, but is it enough to outspeed Swampert in the rain? Yeah, it would have to be like not fully speed invested Adamant. But I guess like Electric doesn't know that, so it could work out well for me anyway. So Rotom, Scizor, there's the Swampert. I could also potentially just switch out to Torkoal if I want to guarantee Sun being up. But yeah, keeping Torkoal healthy is actually really important for that Scizor, because I didn't bring the Zard this time. Scizor is actually the choice. I think I do just click Sunny Day. I think I like Thunderbolt into the Scizor, Because, like, imagine this is switch out to Pelipper, wave crash the mouse hold. I wouldn't get Sunny Day up and I would be locked into Solar Beam, which would kind of, like, really suck. No switch outs, but there is a protect from the Swampert, so I guess Thunderbolt was correct. Okay, good chunk on the Scizor. It's pretty good to have. And it's just going to be CC. Okay. Mousehold goes down. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I can still keep Sun up with Torkoal. I definitely send in Victory Bell in right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna, I think, Power Whip the Swampert and Thunderbolt the Scizor. So Arch should be able to survive this turn, bar like Earthquake crit. Yeah, there's a few things that could go badly this turn, but it would have to be like an EQ crit and Power Whip miss for it to be actually terrible. I guess Electric could also go for like switch Swampert out into Pelipper. Okay, yeah. But hopefully I'll be able to get this Power Whip damage anyway. Bullet Punch goes into Victory Bell. Does over 50, unfortunately. This, yeah, won't be enough, even with the Sped F drop. And then over 50 as well to the Pelipper. So now I think I definitely switch into Torkoal and Solar Beam the Pelipper. I still have my Trouble Berry on Arch, so I think I'm fine on that front. I don't know if this Pelipper has Protect, but I feel like we'll find out right now. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I get this Solar Beam into the Swampert for a kill. Arch KOs Swampert. Nice. Bro, okay, so for all the Arch non-believers on a Sun team, yeah, so far we have 8 kills. 8 kills. I kind of want to get all 10 that I have available. Like, I don't think I can keep up the kill leader thing, but I can try for sure. I can definitely try. So I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Scizor here. Okay, so Arch KOs Scizor. And then, okay, I'm gonna count Arch KOs Pelipper. 10 kills for Archaludon for week 1. How about that? How about that? So, let me find out how I can report this. But yeah, I'll see you all next week for week 2, where we will be playing. Who was it? Sorry. Anti. Oh my god, Anti. Okay, there's some beef there. I lost playoffs, round of playoffs last season to him, so yeah, we're gonna try to get the win there. So anyway, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.